Welcome back to AZ Automotive Review, the place where machines meet performance, innovation, and engineering excellence. Today, we step away from the usual world of sleek cars and roaring superbikes, and dive into the fields, literally. Because in this review, we're looking at one of the most impressive agricultural powerhouses in modern farming, the Case IH Module Express 625 cotton harvester. This isn't just a machine, it's a symbol of how technology has reshaped agriculture, turning one of the most labor-intensive farming practices into an operation of efficiency, productivity, and sheer mechanical brilliance. Cotton has always been one of the backbone crops of economies worldwide. But picking it has never been easy. Traditional methods involved armies of workers, countless hours, and backbreaking labor. Even mechanical pickers of the past required extensive logistics and external module builders just to keep the process moving. But the Case IH Module Express 625, it changes the game entirely. This harvester doesn't just pick cotton, it builds, stores, and drops off pre-formed modules right in the field, ready for the gin. It's one of the few machines in the world capable of replacing multiple pieces of equipment with just one massive, red, highly engineered beast. Now let's talk about presence. Because when you see the Case IH Module Express 625 in the field, it commands attention. Its towering stance, bold Case IH red paint, and industrial strength lines immediately communicate what it's built for: serious, non-stop work. At nearly 40,000 kilograms, this harvester is a monster of muscle and machinery. Standing over 13 feet tall and stretching more than 27 feet in length, it dominates the landscape with authority. Every inch of it has been designed with purpose, balancing function with durability, because out in the field, breakdowns aren't just inconvenient, they're costly. And this machine is engineered to keep farmers working through long days and tough harvests. Underneath that massive frame lies its heart, a heavy-duty engine that powers not just the movement of the machine, but the hydraulic systems, the picking heads, and the module building system. With over 400 horsepower on tap, the Module Express 625 delivers the kind of relentless strength you'd expect from a top-tier agricultural workhorse. But what's impressive isn't just the power, it's how efficiently it channels it. Every mechanism, from the spindle pickers that delicately pluck cotton bolls from the plant, to the conveyor systems that move the fiber into the module builder, is perfectly synchronized. This harmony of movement means minimal waste, maximum yield, and seamless operation. The real show, though, is in its revolutionary module building capability. Traditionally, once cotton was picked, it had to be stored in baskets, transferred to boll buggies, then compressed into modules using separate module builders. That process required multiple machines, multiple operators, and a constant flow of coordination. The Case IH Module Express 625 eliminates all of that. As the cotton is picked, it moves directly into the onboard module builder. Inside, the cotton is compressed into square modules, each one consistent, dense, and weather-resistant. Once full, the machine drops the module directly in the field, perfectly shaped and ready to be loaded onto trucks bound for the gin. This innovation is a game-changer for farmers. Think about it: fewer machines, fewer operators, less fuel consumption, and much faster harvest cycles. Efficiency skyrockets, costs drop, and productivity reaches levels that older systems could only dream of. The Module Express 625 doesn't just pick cotton, it transforms the entire workflow of cotton harvesting. Step into the operator's cab, and you're greeted with a workspace that feels less like a traditional tractor and more like the cockpit of a modern machine built for long hours and maximum comfort. The visibility is wide, giving the operator a commanding view of the rows ahead. The controls are ergonomic, with advanced joysticks and monitors that put every function of the harvester at your fingertips. A full-color AFS Pro 700 display keeps track of performance, module building progress, machine diagnostics, and GPS-guided precision. Yes, even in cotton harvesting, precision agriculture is at work. With GPS integration, the harvester can maintain straight rows, minimize overlap, and optimize every pass across the field. Comfort is also a priority. Air conditioning, suspension seating, and soundproofing ensure that operators can work long days without fatigue. After all, cotton harvest doesn't stop at noon, it's long hours, high stakes, and non-stop operation until the field is cleared. Case IH clearly understands that operator performance is directly tied to comfort, and they've built the cab of the 625 to be a productive and welcoming environment. Now let's break down its picking technology. The Module Express 625 uses spindle pickers, highly engineered steel spindles that rotate and gently pluck cotton fibers from the bolls. These spindles are moistened with water and cleaning solution to prevent gumming and to ensure smooth operation. They rotate at high speeds, pulling cotton efficiently while leaving behind unwanted plant material. It's a balance of aggression and delicacy, aggressive enough to maximize harvest speed, but delicate enough to preserve fiber quality. And quality matters, because in cotton, higher quality fiber translates directly into higher profits. Durability is another key strength of this harvester. In agriculture, downtime during harvest can mean devastating losses. That's why Case IH built the 625 with rugged components that can withstand the stress of thousands of operating hours. The chassis is reinforced, the hydraulics are heavy-duty, and the picking heads are engineered for both longevity and easy service. Maintenance points are accessible, with service intervals designed to keep the machine in the field longer and in the shop less. In the world of farming, reliability isn't optional, it's survival. And this machine is built to endure. Another standout feature is its impact on labor. In many regions, finding enough skilled labor during harvest season is a challenge. With the Module Express 625, one operator can do the job that previously required an entire team and multiple machines. That's not just efficiency, that's a solution to one of the biggest issues farmers face today. Less labor required means fewer logistical headaches, and in areas where labor costs are high, the savings are enormous. Of course, innovation like this doesn't come cheap. The Case IH Module Express 625 is a premium piece of equipment, and its price reflects the technology and engineering inside. But for many farmers, the investment pays off in reduced operating costs, lower labor requirements, and faster, more efficient harvest cycles. Over time, it's not just a machine, it's a financial strategy, one that makes modern cotton farming sustainable in an increasingly competitive agricultural market. Out in the field, watching this harvester work is like watching industrial art in motion. The spindles spin, the conveyors hum, the cotton flows, and modules emerge, perfectly formed, one after another. It's a process that feels both mechanical and almost poetic, the rhythm of technology and agriculture working together in harmony. Farmers don't just see a machine, they see the culmination of decades of engineering progress, a tool that takes one of humanity's oldest crops and elevates it into the future. And that's what makes the Case IH Module Express 625 so remarkable. It's not about replacing tradition, it's about evolving it. Cotton will always be a crop tied deeply to history and culture, but with machines like this, the future of cotton farming is brighter, more efficient, and far more sustainable. To wrap this review, the Case IH Module Express 625 is more than just a cotton harvester. It's a revolution on wheels. A powerhouse that picks, compresses, and drops modules all on its own. A machine that reduces labor, slashes costs, and maximizes productivity. And above all, it's proof that in agriculture, as in cars and bikes, engineering excellence is what drives progress. Whether you're a farmer looking to modernize your harvest, or simply someone fascinated by machines that change the world, the 625 is a marvel worth appreciating. This has been AZ Automotive Review, bringing you another deep dive into a machine that pushes the limits of innovation. If you enjoyed this look into the Case IH Module Express 625, make sure to like, subscribe, and join us again as we continue to explore the machines that shape our roads, our skies, and yes, even our fields. Because here, it's not just about vehicles, it's about the power of engineering in every form.